welcome back. I know you can't wait for more Disco Elysium. I did a little work on the lighting today, so hopefully it's a little bit more enjoyable. I am limited, like I said, it's not the paid version of the app. There we go. Hi. Hey, Rav. You say Raid and GG came out as redeems, and I considered using like AI to write some disco music for me that I could play as an intro for this game, but I never went through with it. But yeah, Raid and GG should be only. There's 3 redeems. The Rage, Raid, and GG can only be used like when my camera's on because you won't see anything. You sure there's free disco music on YouTube? Yeah, maybe. But so my new default light color is this like whitish color. Am I centered? I really hate having to be on this carpet. So yeah, my new default color is this white color. And then if you do the commands that are in the Lumia command list, they will change the color and they will stay that color. There you go. And I got rid of the message in chat. It's not going to say, so-and-so change the color to this. Please wait. Like, it was just going to clutter up the chat. That was quick to respond. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Like, I saw it pop on the screen and it changed. Yeah. And you could probably see it better if I didn't have the lights on, but I would need to probably use my ring light to illuminate in front of me, like on the other side. But see, I'm in front of a big window right now. Once we're in the office, maybe I'll keep my desk back far enough that I can get my ring light up against the wall and bounce the light off the wall or something. I don't want lights in my face. So instead of staying for 60 seconds, it should stay blue until either an alert goes off or someone else comes in and changes it. Then it will probably default back to the white. But I figured, because Rob came in, he's like, blue. I'm like, I already had it on blue. Sorry. It's not really going to look any different. And he's like, blue or blue? So I just like blue. So I was like, I chose that as my default color. But yeah, so now, dark blue. So now if a raid comes in, it will set off the raid. Argent stealing first. Wow, Rav, you forgot. Uh-oh. See, now I could do first. Like they had a default first. And Rav, remember you said there were like 2 firsts? It's because Lumia is also a mod. And when I booted it up, it just started adding its own stuff. Hey, thanks for the GG. Thanks for the GG. I wonder what my neighbors think. Because, like I said, I'm sitting in front of a giant picture window and, hey, thanks. Yeah, I got rid of it from, well, I have sheer curtains up, but that's it. So it's basically blocking, 50%. I don't really know. They're just sheer curtains, And it's dark outside. It's light in here. And now it does look like a disco. So, and then I added raid. So when we do get raided, the police lights will go off automatically. But if people want to still celebrate the raid, they can redeem that as well. And then the rage will flash red when, if I rage. But I'm limited to how many commands I can have. It's only like 8. That's why I got rid of some from just the basic chat command list and moved some over to channel point redemptions, because like I said in Discord, how am I linking the light control to point redeem? That's through the Lumia app. There's a breakdown of commands. There's chat commands, which you do just by doing exclamation point, whatever, because it's Lumia is authorized as a mod to my Twitch channel. So it can control things just like Stream Elements can control things. And then I also added Stream Elements. That's how I get my alerts to trigger the lights. They're all talking to each other. It's kind of magic. I just kind of connected things, and then I got an option for use Stream Elements as the trigger for this. So as far as the channel point redemption, I could also set it up to use bits by using an extension. Yeah, there's direct integration. I didn't have to do any special setup. It's just you connect. It's just like you connect any other app to another app, you know, connecting Twitch and Discord or Steam and Discord. It's all the same style of connection. You just make sure everything that you want to communicate is connected to the app. And it's honestly like, I didn't watch any tutorials or anything. I'm just winging it, and it's just working. But I spent some time today trying to make sure the light color, see now it stayed blue. I hated that you guys were like changing the colors, and it was only for 60 seconds. Now I could move all that stuff to bits in the future, or points, sorry. I don't plan on adding anything bit. The only thing I might do with bits or make like 100,000 points is when I add a third light. And I'm not the first person to come up with that whole flashbang thing. Someone already made a reaction, they call it. You can make reactions and upload them and then use other things that people made in your setup. And someone already made one called flashbang. So I'm not that creative, but I am considering it. And if I don't use it for flashbang, I can at least use it, like Rob said, as like a key light. So you guys will be able to control the key light color and the background color. Like the rage light would like light my face up red too. So I think it's fun. It's not cheap though. Like the app is expensive, which is why I don't currently own it. And these lights are expensive. Like the bridge I found on eBay new, and I found it like $20 cheaper than even on Amazon. And it came sealed, like it was definitely brand new. And the lights I only got because it was my birthday and my mom gave me like an Amazon gift card. I'm like, slowly the gifts are like stopping. Like I keep telling everybody, I'm like old now. You don't have to get me anything. My mom's like, but I'm your mom, right? If she's out there, she's probably laughing because she was here last night. I did, if you were here, Mom, I posted what you said in the text about knowing me longer until someone else said it. And you thought it was going to be dumb, and then someone else said it anyway. I got some laughs in my Discord about that one. Everyone takes stuff from other people. Yeah. I certainly didn't. I don't, well, you know, I can't say that I don't see it that often, but it's like 1 or 2 streams that I used to watch do something with lights. I just wanted to cover up my awful looking room behind me, and I figured why not make it fun as well. Are the light animations preset, or are you making those custom? I can't customize very much of anything. Anything you're seeing, like police, RGB, that's all built-in basics. Once I own the program, it'll open up a lot of extra stuff. And I'll be able to customize that stuff. That's why I got rid of hex and some of the other commands that were on the chat command list, because I can't edit those. So I got rid of them until I can open up those slots. But we want to see, like, is this going to work? Are people going to use it? But I said, I'm already enjoying it because I have it connected to my alerts, and it adds a little bit more involvement of chat. Because like I said, I don't have a lot of redemptions, but it's something, and you're directly affecting me, like my house. You can change the color of the lights in my house. It's crazy that it's even possible. And the screen was the only thing I was going to get. I was like, you know what? It would look kind of nice with lights. Then I started looking at lights, and I saw smart stuff. And I'm like, I have no idea what this stuff is. And it just, it's fun. It's fun to tinker with. And, I think it's cool. I hope it gets used. I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, it looks better than my room behind me. And the fact that I can move this into my office when I'm finished with it, you're not even going to know anything's different. I could be in the office right now, but I'm not. I'm still sitting on carpet in an office chair. You don't know any streamer that has this kind of light setup? Exactly, I don't know, but A-Train64, he has like a light change redemption thing. Craig, he used to have it. I don't know if he still has it. He probably does. Dan, I think, Dan's Gaming used to have it. He might still have it too. Yeah, and Rav, if you want to do polls about stuff, like I said, have fun. You're here all the time. And now that you have the power, you can do whatever you want with chat. I don't care. I don't do the whole mod thing. I don't do the mod thing. And like if people come in and they start using stuff. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing? Want to do one for Argent? Can you select color by hex code? Yes. I don't know if you can do it everywhere in the app, but I have seen. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, just getting started here. I talk a lot in the beginning, just kind of explaining my new lighting setup. And I have a timer going too. So there should be a Lumia timer popping up that explains, yeah. Stream Elements did it already. Change the color of my backlights with Lumia commands. Type !Lumia to see the available chat commands. Special commands are available using channel points. Have fun. You mean via chat command? What happens if you put black? It won't do anything because it's not an actual color choice. If you click on what Rav here he brought up the command list, those are what are available simply by typing in chat. And then I've got a couple through channel point redemptions. This is all new to me, so I'm going slow with it. But yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. This game is great. I don't know if you've played this, Daniel, but it's a lot of times it's way over my head, but it's still really fun. Asked him to have a redemption that makes things pitch black. I can do that. I can have it so that you guys can shut the lights off. I just don't have that command right now. But I could make that my default as well. Like when something happens in the chat, it'll go to the default. Like if an alert would go off right now, it would probably go back to white. And if I had that default set as off, then the lights would just shut off. It's pretty neat. It's very customizable. And Argent, you could probably do a lot more with it because you can actually do some like API editing. I haven't gotten that deep. What about redemption where sparkles randomly scares you? That would mean her like getting out of her chair, and that's not going to happen. She has Stardew and tea. Do they support GameSync? I don't know. I know there's a way to connect it to media with like HDMI stuff where it'll like, I think it'll pick out like the general colors and display them while you're playing to make it immersive. You didn't play it? I'll see what kind of game you want. Okay. It's like a point and click RPG. Essentially, it's like a CRPG, you know, I point and click to walk around. I'm solving a crime. You do create a character in the beginning, so you have to choose your starting stats. But it's very story-driven. There's a lot of dialogue, a lot of reading. Yeah. I don't know about GameSync exactly. It's whatever the Philips Hue bridge supports. And, you know, this is connected directly to my network. It's plugged into my router. So I could essentially connect it to probably some of my media devices, and that's how that lighting would work. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Checking popcorn. Don't need to get up. She's not going to waste popcorn either. I know her too well. And Charlie would just eat it all. He loves popcorn. Okay, let's get started so Daniel can actually see this game before I have to end the stream. And I don't even get off the title screen. Lick the bowl clean. All right. All right, let's get started. You want to add hue support to Square Night now? Oh, that would be cool. Like when you get hit, it would like turn red and like, you have like a parry mechanism, right? You can have that do like RGB when you parry or something. And you know, Lumia also supports audio, alerts, video. Like I could do like all kinds of stuff. Like stuff would pop up on the screen and be synchronized with the lighting. And I don't like that kind of stuff. I like my simple alerts the way they are, but the lights at least look nice. So you can at least look at them instead of me. But let's keep going here. Continue. What were we doing? We were talking to the union boss, and Sarandon said, "Go to sleep," and I was like, okay. I was up until it was like after 4 o'clock, like 4:15, 4:30. This conversation was just not ending. I don't like that he took all of my health. I don't have any charges. There's your jump scare command. Red flashing with a music sting. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We'll think about it. I mean, the lights are behind me, so they don't really scare me. If I had a light in front of me, that's why I'm saying like the whole flashbang thing. I might have a sound associated with that. Something, I just don't want it too loud. I'm very protective of my hearing. You know, I don't want to blast loud noises. Yeah, so this guy took my heals. I stayed up. I still didn't get past this part. No, this guy has a lot of dialogue. He's a major character in this story. How are we doing with this? Oh, 57%. Awesome. I wonder if it matters what direction we're doing this in. Like, is that going to be faster? We still have 2 hours remaining. I guess that's IRL. I don't know. I'm happy I found out if I re-click on this. Now, if you buy 10,000 lights and set them up in a grid, and then you have a chat-controlled monitor behind you. I don't know how many, I don't know what the maximum number of lights you can have connected per each power supply. I can run 3 of these lights off of one plug-in power supply. I have 2, so I can add 1 more. But the problem is, if I wanted to add one to my desk, I'd have to get a separate power supply because it wouldn't reach. I'd be tripping over it, even if it did reach. All right, so I guess we'll go back to talking to him. I don't think there's anything else to click on in here. I don't remember where we left off with him.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Maybe we did get through this. Let me look at my journal. Let's see. Done. Interview the union boss. Okay, we did do that. We did do that. So maybe we can just leave. And we've got to, I know what door they're talking about. There's, get the key to the weasel's door from Mañana. Who is that again? I have to talk to the cook. Close the water lock on Wednesday. That's still stuff for tomorrow. Yeah, I went to go to bed and I thought Granddaddy was like talking in her sleep because, you know, like I said, it was like 4:30 in the morning and I hear talking as I'm walking down the hallway and I slowly open the door and she's like laying there on the bed on the phone. I'm like, it took me like 2 seconds to understand that it was work, but I was like, what is going on? And she thought I was in bed and she was going to come out here to talk on the phone. And she's like, wait, he's not here. Yeah. So I guess we'll go to that. We have to find Mañana.
See you soon.
Can we go out that way? What's over there? I guess not. We have to go back. I didn't even know if I was going the right way before. I thought I felt the air conditioning come on, but now it doesn't feel as good. Oh, wait, I guess we did. Like, I can't, there's nowhere to go here. How do I get out of here? Excuse me, sir. How do I get out of your office? I don't know. I don't know how to get out of here. Do I go this way? Oh, there's steps. I can't even see them. Finding Mañana seems like a quest for tomorrow. All right, let's get out of here. Ay. All right, we found a lot of money up here, so that's pretty cool. Let's make sure we don't miss anything on our way back. So, yeah, it's not the most action-packed game, but it's got a great story, and if you like exploring at all, I think it has pretty satisfying exploration. I mean, there's a lot of detail in this world. It's not, the size of Skyrim, but they put a lot of effort into making this look like a real place. Like this could be an actual city, dock, whatever. I'm not seeing anything else to click on. See, if I do right click, it'll highlight stuff in green. That's how I know what I can click on. That's very handy. A lot of times I would just completely miss stuff if I didn't right click. Come on, guys. And if I use my scroll wheel, I can zoom in and out. It doesn't really change anything. Oh, see, we didn't do this. We walked right past this. Maybe this will...
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
Okay, I was hoping that was it. Maybe we can bring it down.
Marsh on. Arrête off.
Let's press Marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Cool. How do you handle that? You call your boss at 4:30 in the morning. Let them do it. That's how you handle that. All right. I guess we'll just continue.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
Cool.
The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose? Interfacing.
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
Okay.
I can't see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
So now if I say off, is it going to go back? Let's try leaving and see if we can open the container, right? I mean, isn't that kind of what we're trying to do possibly? I don't know. Let's go up there. I didn't come all this way to make a container go up and down. Ah, see, it's green. It's green. I hope. Let's see, what does this say? Kvalsund means whale fjord in Arden. Oh, well, thanks for clearing that up.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
I think there's something special about this container. Why would I leave it alone? Get out of here. Sometimes this game can read my mind. Not this time.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Yeah, kinda, I guess. Maybe. I can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
You do? Because I don't.
Kim. Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Because it's the one that I could actually interact with. Is that an option? It was hanging from the crane. I don't know, Kim. It just feels special. Inspect the container. Maybe there's contraband in there. You're right. It's probably nothing. It was hanging from the crane. It's almost like somebody was trying to hide it. You know? I don't know. It's just a thought.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container.
See what I mean about this game reading my mind? Oh my god. It's great. Never fails. It's so good when that happens.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
Let's knock on the door.
No reply.
Let's try again.
No reply.
Let's try again. Wait, no, I don't want to get hurt. Sometimes this game is silly and I kicked something and I lost 2 points of health and I restarted my game. Well, not completely. I restarted from a save. I was like, I am not losing 2 points of health to a kick. I think that's the only time I restarted because something went bad. restarted this game. Yeah, Rav, we got to go from the top. I misclicked and there's no going back. We got to start over again. But we have to do it exactly the way we did before. So if we get a bad roll on a roll that we succeeded before, we're going to have to redo the roll until we pass it. I'm going to pull my VODs up and we'll watch it like scene by scene. We're going to essentially recreate our original game until we can get back to this point. It should be fine. It'll be fine. Let's open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
Well, they've got handles. You just lift those up and down, right?
To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Persuade the door to open. It's a white check. Rhetoric. What is our rhetoric at? I think it's like a 2. Oh, it's 4. I've got a base of 4. A learned skill plus 1. Oh, it's a 4. I was going to say, that adds up to 6. Why is it saying 4? I didn't click on it. I was just I was looking at it. Anyway, I know what I'm doing. We do have a point. But it's 3% with 4 points. It's not going to happen. But, you know, I'd try white checks because white checks can be re-rolled. So there's really no reason to let it go without at least trying it. You might get lucky. 3% is more than 0. Unlikely, but, you know, we'll see.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Okay. Nothing more to do here for now. Oh, well. It was worth trying. What's going on with the sound? It's like stuttering. My computer is chugging away at 5.5% CPU usage. So where's Manana? Well, let's keep going this way. Let's keep going. There's stuff on the ground over here we can look at. What do we have here? Oh, maybe there's stuff we can pick up. There's a bunch of bottles. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and Potent Pilsner. Manana can only be found in the future and never in the present. Ooh. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Yummy. Let's put our bag on. We've got a plastic bag. It's a tool. I'll hold it in my left hand because I'm going to pick the bottles up with my right hand. And you know, I love that I discovered I can click on these things to close them. I kept reaching over to hit escape every time. I could just click on the same one to close it. Now we can pick these up.
I like big
Raids.
and I cannot lie.
I like big raids, especially when they're from Mr. Merv. Thank you, Merv, for that raid. Oh yeah, doing Dave the Diver. That's been it's been pretty popular lately. How are you liking that? It seems like a lot of people are liking it. I don't really know much about it, but I'll have to take a look. It seems it's pretty fun. Awesome. Well, thank you, Merv, and welcome everybody. I'm playing some Disco Elysium. It's pretty fun. It's kind of slow and not action-packed, but it's got a great story. Lots of fun choices to make that seem to actually matter. That's not always the case in games that they give you the illusion of choice. This game, when you make a choice, it actually changes an outcome. So that's great. Well, thanks again. I never saw that before. At the top, it says, join us in following Mr. Merv. It's like, it's giving me a direct link to follow you at the top of my chat. I never saw that before. Huh. Is that a new thing? Oh, yeah. And Merv, I don't know if you saw I got some lights. It's not showing up for you. Yeah, it came up at the top. So you can interact with the lights here behind me. I'm using Philips Hue play bars. And Granddaddy brought up the commands here. You can change the color of them, and then with channel points, I can redeem them so you don't have to waste points. But when you came in, I had police lights going off with a raid. I can do a GG, and it goes RGB. What? That follow link shows up if you're not already following the shoutout user. Huh. Thanks, Mo2. If I'm not already following the shoutout user. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm following Mr. Merv. It just... And I've got... The shoutout is automated for me. I don't know. I've never seen that before. The lights are awesome. Thanks. I like them. I was trying to think of something to give chat something to do, you know? Twitch goofy? Ugh, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Twitch is perfect. It's a perfect company, and the app is perfect, and it's just perfect. Cut myself the other day. Believe it or not, my blood was purple. It's weird. Can I pick up more bottles? It showed up when I did it in other streams. Oh, did you actually do something? Because I have it like I have Stream Elements like auto shouting stuff out. Because I saw the shout out thing pop up in chat. Twitch unfollowed a bunch of people for you once. Yeah, I've heard that happening. I don't know if that's ever happened to me directly. So I can pick up these bottles and I can turn them in for money. So, and there's an actual, there's something, where is it? There's something I can look at. Maybe, oh. Is it over here? I'm not sure where it is, but there's something called Hobo Cop. I don't know where it is, though. But yeah, so I pick things up so I can trade them in for money. The poll is for Argent. What game is harder? 1 for Bubsy, 2 for Dark Souls. I can't answer that. I've never played Bubsy. Not even non 3D. Wow, there are a lot of bottles up here. Yeah, let's take them all. Oh, there's one hiding there. Okay. Oh, is that everything? Looks like it. I'm going to put my plastic bag away. There we go. At least Dark Souls is a good game. Yeah, I've got a PS2 laying here in pieces that I should probably put together, and then I'm not opposed to playing Bubsy 3D. I'll play it. I don't care. I'm not afraid of any game. I can't guarantee I'm going to...
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
I can't guarantee I'm going to beat it, but I'm willing to try. So this is where René works. I'm going to look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Okay.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
We don't have to take a framed photograph, do we? I think we're going to leave it. I mean, I kind of value my time, but I like to try new things, you know?
Let's get going. The entire neighborhood can see us up here.
Yeah. Calm down, Kim. So that was it? We came up here for a bunch of recyclables. Okay. Let me zoom out so I can see where I'm going. What else can we see here? Nothing else. Looks like we got all the bottles, too. All right, let's go down and see if we can find Mañana. Wait. How do we get that? Hold up. Somehow we have to get in here. Maybe we get in there and then in here. That doesn't look right. Where is that? That's... because there's a crate over here. I can't get it. So, all right. Let's go in. See if we can find Mañana. I don't remember where... maybe it tells me. Let me look at my journal real quick. Get the key to the weasel's door from Mañana. I don't... oh, here's the results. What game is harder? And it said 2. Dark Souls wins. Only I voted. Shocked. I don't even know if I'm watching a stream. I think I might even have polls like blocked. I have like a lot of stuff blocked with like Frankerface or something. Yeah, I don't like stuff like cluttering up my chat. A lot of times I'm on my phone too. Stuff gets pinned and then like takes up a quarter of my screen. You played some Souls. Did you play Demon Souls or Dark Souls? I don't remember. Might have been Demon Souls. That was on PS3. You're doing pretty good. Killed some stuff. Fire bombs. Because then you didn't have to fight them like one-on-one. Basically, I mean, I guess you would be a mage, right? Then you could kill things from a distance. Gotta find a Mañana. Are they over here? A cleric, so you can also heal. Measurehead is a powerful man. Oh, he's back. I have to go and take a shower, alright. Make sure you put your swim shoes on so you don't fall again. Can't have that. Need the little grippies on there. Oh, maybe... is this Mañana? Oh no, not the hip. When I slip, I break my hip.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
I chose correctly. This is mañana. I didn't remember that. A cat just screeched outside and scared you? Now, if anybody needs a jump scare, I think we all know who it is.
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Nod approvingly? Let's see. Nod approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain.
That's right.
If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Oh, Everard said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Let's see. What are my options? I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. Let's just go with 4.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks.
I love the responses in this game. It's exactly why I chose that. It's great.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Got it.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
The janitor, interesting. He had a basement key. I wonder if he would have a key to the dumpster. We still have to figure out who dumped the clothing in the dumpster behind the whirling in rags. I thought it was supposed to be the garbage removal company, but maybe a janitor.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Okay.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Wait, physical instrument wants me to ask about the Hardy Boys? Well, I've got decent amount. Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. What are those? So at high levels, physical instrument breaks doors, chains, and bones. low levels, you'll have a hard time arresting anyone. All right. I have the key now. I guess we're the keymaster now. Oh, see, I think the orange shows up better now. I just, the one thing I changed on my camera was I got rid of, make up your mind. It doesn't, it does. I have the lights facing forward instead of at an angle, and I also turned off auto white level adjustment on the camera, I think. Or did I turn it on? I did something to make things different, and it looks like it worked. So it looks better. Well, that's good. I look less white. I was looking pretty white. I like being more in the dark like this. I don't want bright lights in my face. And I think I have the room lights a little bit more dim, which will make the lights color pop a bit more. All right, well, let's ask about the Hardy Boys.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
And sometimes I feel like I need an Urkel strap on my glasses.
They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Eberhard's law. But really, they're just like you.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Why are you striking? I hope he takes that the right way.
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
Wait, so not wages or pensions?
This stuff, they already covered.
Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people have here.
Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece.
How large of a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
I don't think Right On Brother is my style. Let's see. You shouldn't take what's not yours. That's true. Cool. I don't have anything to add to that. Let's just go with that.
A none of the above kind of man. No harm in being that.
We already covered that. That's my style. If I don't like the choices, I just pick the bottom one. The boss man, Evrart. I don't really like saying his name. It doesn't really roll off the tongue. What can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
Is that like picking C? Yeah. Well, I don't know. In here, there isn't really a right answer. So, but I understand what you mean. I'm just trying not to put, like, I'm trying to get information without putting my own opinion into the mix. I just want information. I don't want to get into an argument about stuff. I just want the info. So I'm picking the thing that, for the most part, gets me what I want to know without... I don't want them to turn on me. I want them to keep talking to me. That's about it. So I guess you can kind of say, like, picking C, but that kind of test to me is like there is a correct answer. So also disagree. I think you know what I mean. What does bossing the union entail anyways?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
Oh, Kim. Chill.
By heavens, why would it not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
The desk seemed lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Moralism is the most corrupt of them all. There are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. True. Moralism is the most corrupt of them all. I don't know if I understand that. I have to think about that one. I think I understand what he's saying. Yeah, I think.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
Yeah, we just hit an hour. Thanks everyone who's been hanging out tonight. Appreciate that. Probably gonna keep it closer to like 3 tonight. Last night was pushing like 6. I think that was the longest disco stream I did, and I was barely alive at the end of the stream, so probably not gonna go that long. Plus, tomorrow is, as my daughter would say, a dad day. Means I have to be awake.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
Okay.
That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I'm one of those? Boyadero?
No.
I could.
No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could, effortlessly, go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
I was hoping that was going to happen. That was great. Any idea who killed the hanged man? I mean, we already know that, so why do we have to ask this? The Hardy Boys already admitted that they kill him, but they're like, you can't arrest all of us. I mean, we could in like a normal situation, but the fact that the police are hated in this area, and they said if both of us were killed, like, I don't think anyone would really care. He's kind of right, unfortunately.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The Merc was hanged with a very specific type of a cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbors. The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing? Let's go with this one.
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Got it.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Yeah, I kind of assume so.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
All right, we're done. We got our key.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
This is because I kept saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
First, where is this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
What about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future. You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What rationality? What sang-froid? What a fucking joke.
Electrochemistry coming in hot. Wait, is the Kingdom of Conscience really about doing things or just preserving the status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
Do I believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed? Do I? I don't know. I probably do. I'm a cop. Yes.
There you have it. Sometimes holding the line is progress.
Okay, but what's the kingdom of conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe. Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The kingdom of conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Seems fine. I still want to live for the present, though.
What you want is immaterial. The kingdom of conscience is coming, whether you like it or not.
All right. Let's see if there's anything else we can pick up. I've already spoken to that gentleman. Can't talk to anybody else here. Well, I guess we'll just... Let me go in here real quick. I can sell my bottles. At least.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert your bottles.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Wow. 1 real 20. So, I wonder if we can get back there somehow. What do we have here? Oh, can we buy
A
heals?
small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal
Yes.
sprays, and
We-
blister packs.
We
They
can't.
all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
We need to do that. I've got plenty of morale. Yeah, I need some heals. We can get 1 that's plus 3 for 250, which is more cost effective. 90 cents. It's not that much more cost effective, but it is. So I'm thinking... So does that mean I have to... I can't just heal 3. I don't know. How does this work? If I buy a plus 3, I just get 3? I think so. Let's just try it.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Okay. Good. We got heals. Let's save. That was scary. Just talk to her.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash. Can we actually do that? Why not? We'd get 25 real. That would give me enough for like 2 days of my room. A little bit left over for some heals. I don't really think we're going to need it, but I don't know. Hold on, let me look at it again. Items. giant novelty check. Oh, it says it supposedly exchanges for 25 real. Worthless in a pawn shop. Is it though? Maybe we should check out the pawn shop first. Let's check out the pawn shop first before we dump it. I'm just going to do that now. And then we will go check out that basement door. Oh, we need to go this way. There's a pawn shop down here. That guy's selling sneakers, but I think they were pretty expensive. All right, let's go see if we can get more than 25 real for this. Oh, there's also that dumpster. Do we ever look in that dumpster?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Something I'd like to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
I guess I'll check my pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Giant novelty check. 0. Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
All right, so 0. Yeah, so we can get 25 real at the Fritta. Let's just do that. All right. Hopefully this works. I guess maybe there's no guarantee.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
No, actually. I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
Well. She rolls up the giant novelty check. She looks like she's seen it before and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the Union. The Union works for you by supplying you with cash. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
Speed and gin, huh? I don't think so. What was this again?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
We get a +1 endurance on the raincoat. They're $4. What's our endurance at? Where even is that? Oh, here we go. We don't have any bonuses. It's at a 3. And what is our jacket giving us? I can't look at it right now. Oh, that one gives us the Esprit de Corps and Shivers. Composure. I don't think I have a endurance. I don't really need it. I don't have a ton of money. I think we're just going to let it go. Right, it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's go check out that basement door. Which I believe is through here. And if not, we have to go down the street. I don't remember how to get to... Hey, who's that? Oh, do we have to go around? I think we have to go around. Yeah, we have to go around. Wait, we're never able to move this. What if that makes a shortcut?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
It's unlocked. I have to put skill points into perception. Can't get... I don't know. Well, let's go around. Gotta walk around this block. It's really snowing. Oh wait, what was it? We've got some... The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. What? The book is entitled Man from Heimdall and the Wild What? So if we didn't open this yet, I'm going to bust out my crowbar. There's a dumpster somewhere. Where was that dumpster? I thought there was a dumpster here. Maybe we already went in there. Maybe it was that. I don't even remember. Come on, Kim. All right, here's our door.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Upholstery on a door? What? Carefully knock?
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in?
Well, let's press your ear against the door.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Lieutenant, what's your opinion of this task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself. Apparently, Working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
So, do you mind if I unlock the door?
I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it.
Okay.
On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrart we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
Yeah, but he seems to know things. You're back with Pasole? Pasole? I don't know what that is. I can't even guess. What's that? Pretzels? I don't know.
Yes, presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
But welcome back. Mexican stew. I was close. Mexican pretzel stew, my favorite.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this.
What's in Mexican stew? I hope there's like poblanos and stuff.
I don't know. You're a pretty good liar. Are you as good an infiltrator as you are a liar?
Different types. I don't think I've ever had a Mexican stew. I don't know. Kim said he was not totally against it. I think we're gonna unlock it.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt.
This one has the grain before they become corn nuts. That was definitely not on my list of guesses. Pork feet, spine, ears, skin, and some meat. I was trying to figure out what kind of meat might be in it. I don't think pork entered my mind, but I guess it makes sense. Spine, huh? Can you just buy a pack that has like all the parts like that? I know I've seen feet. I can't say I've ever seen spine, ears, or just skin. Obviously, I've seen like pork meat for sale. Some places sell it together. I'm guessing more like a market.
Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there.
Okay, I'll check it out after the stream. Oh, we have to go back to him? Okay.
There might be important information in the apartment. I mean, there might. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle.
Going in. Let's save. Do an auto save. What's this? Got some magnesium. Diced onions, cabbage, Radishes. Yeah, you've been saying that. You eat a lot of radishes. I did not know that. I did not know that. Tapatio. Oh, yeah. Love me some tapatio. Lemon or lime? Onion, cabbage, radishes, and tapatio. Never would have put those things together, honestly. Maybe onions and cabbage makes sense to me. If we eat radishes, now my family, we would eat them raw, like on salad. Or sometimes we roast them in the oven. I like them better that way, honestly. I'm not a big fan of raw radishes, but I do like them roasted. Oh, maybe we can try making a Mexican stew sometime. I'm sure it's good. Small suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over. What do we got? A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What's with the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
Okay, I'll bite. What's the sevenfold sun miracle?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Okay.
The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
All right, what else we got? There's a poster. Let's see. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. What's up here?
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Menudo? The only Menudo I know was like a boy band in like the 80s or something. So I'm going to say no. I've never had Menudo. Tap on the mugs.
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
Hey, it's all I got. It's only Menudo I'm aware of. You recommend it, especially when it's cold. Okay, is that another stew? Is Menudo a stew?
The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
When the weather is cold, not the soup. Yeah, I think, yeah, I got that. But thanks for clarifying. I wonder if this is where that broken mug came from that we found in the dumpster.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Oh, yeah, we have the mug. Whip out your yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
Man, my throat is just super scratchy.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash.
Okay.
And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Oh, that would be handy.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Do you really think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
You could ask Everard who this person is once you're done here.
All right, let's move on. There's a little nightstand. Oh, we can gain some logic with our inter-isolary dress shirt. Inter-isolary? I don't know what that means. Not gonna lie. Don't know what that means. I think that's it. Nothing else is highlighting, except for the mugs. Why are they still highlighting?
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark...
Yeah. I guess no reason. All right, let's go. What's our current shirt? It's giving us drama, and our new shirt will give us logic without taking anything away from us, which is nice. So we could trade drama for logic. Our drama's at a 7. Yeah, we could do that. We can boost our logic. Why not? Looking a little bit more put together. Let's move this here. Jacket. Shirts. I don't really have a place. I can't really separate those. I'll just put them here. All right. Well, now what? We have to go back to Everard. We open that. We have to let them know we unlocked it. We don't have to say that we went in. Oh, we do have to talk to the cook. We might as well do that while we're here. I technically do have smokes, and I could smoke them and heal. And then go buy more heals. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Smoker, 2100. 1600, yeah. All right, I guess we'll just go back to... go to the cook. And then back to Everard, I guess. Oh, you're gonna head out? All right, Granddaddy, thanks for heading out and changing the lights. Because you need to actually go to bed. I was wondering. I think the blue's nice. I like the blue. But the orange was looking much better tonight. Procrastination on things you don't want to do. No idea what that's like. Let's go talk to the cook. These people don't move. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Let's ask about the borscht.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
What's in that borscht you're making there? Point to the large pot.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question.
Okay.
He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Sorry, I don't understand you.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
I guess I'll say yes. I don't know.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
I'll leave the cooking to you.
The cook gives you a long, inspecting look, then shrugs too, and seems to wait for you to speak.
Okay. This door's bothering me.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The door does not budge.
Okay. How do we open this? All right, so we didn't really gain anything from that. What else can we do here? Anything? I don't think so. I guess we have to go back to Evrart. All right. I wanted to go for like 3 hours, but it's not even 2 hours. I'm kind of hungry. I don't typically do snack breaks. Got a little bit of a walk here. Wait, there's nothing we can do over there, right? How do we get over there? I think it has something to do with that pallet. I don't know. How close are we to another point? We're not close at all. Okay. Take a snack break and hydrate. Oh, I've been drinking. I take sips. Guess we have to go this way, right? Yeah, I usually don't have a snack until like maybe 1. I didn't eat a ton for dinner. I didn't feel like I felt full after dinner. Wait, how do we get, what is that stuff? How do we get there? How do we get there? There's like stuff there. Huh? Where do we go now? I don't remember how to get there. This way? I don't think this goes anywhere, does it? Oh, we have to go across that bridge, that's right. Almost there. Okay. I should have a fake turkey leg to pretend to snack on. Like a rubber chicken.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I'd like turkey legs, but they're, I don't know, like tendons or whatever. Kind of get in the way. You know what I mean? Gotta always pull the tendons out of the way. Yeah, I think we're talking about the same thing. Yeah, I think they're tendons.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
Yeah, I think they're tendons. You talk about like when you bite the meat. There's like some kind of tendon inside. I don't know how to describe it. They're kind of flexible, and there's several of them like inside the meat. I'm pretty sure they're tendons. I mean, he's gonna probably know. I don't think we can really lie. Does it matter, though? Does it really matter? Let's just say we did go in.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
I like turkey breast. Turkey breast is good. I'm not sure I eat turkey wings all that often. Turkey butt. More of a thigh person. But honestly, I don't eat a lot of turkey. I think for the most part, it's turkey breasts, and we turn them into like turkey salad for like sandwiches and stuff. We eat a lot of chicken thighs, like as a meal. Chicken thighs, yeah, they're the best. I like dark meat, so chicken, like I love wings and legs, thighs. Not a big fan of chicken breast. It's fine. It's just kind of bland. All right, let's go with number 1. There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with the hanged man's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. helping people, with the power of politics.
With the power of politics. Right.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
I don't know about that.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Say nothing.
Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
Of course.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Oh, okay.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
The one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
The whole neighborhood is in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Hello, Sarandon. How are you doing? Yeah, we're back with this guy. Your favorite. I think it's going okay. I don't know. At least got some heals. I went and bought some because I cashed my novelty check. So I feel better now. And I did some work on the lights today. So when you change a color, it will stay. It won't stay for 60 seconds. It'll stay until someone else changes it. So there you go. And I also added some point redemptions for GG, a raid, which is the police lights. GG does RGB, and rage makes it flash red. So I'm doing what I can with the free app. I've had to like delete some things because they only let me have 8 commands per like section. So that's why I moved some things. Yeah, it was intentional. I just set it to white now so that you can actually see the lights, but so at least they're just on, not a color, because Rob came in and was like blue. I'm like, I kind of already had it blue. I was like, that's dumb. I should probably just make it not a color. And I found this setting that allows you to essentially, when you're changing the color now, you are setting the new default color. I guess it's called dynamic default or something like that. So that's what I wanted originally. I didn't want it to just stay a color for 60 seconds. So, and I posted a picture of how I have it rigged up now. I moved the furniture out and I got a tripod back there with a piece of aluminum. Bought a aluminum flat bar at Lowe's today and clamped my lights onto it. So it's like a light rig now. It's semi-permanent. It works. I'm probably not going to permanently attach them because it'll allow me to move the lights around. Like if I want to add more or, just change the configuration. Because I thought about drilling holes and screwing them down. I'm like, no need. So, I'm still working on stuff, but I'm happy with the way it's going. Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
I definitely can't do another 6-hour stream tonight. The worst part is I started late and I went longer than ever. Oh my god. This game, sometimes it just pulls me in. Like, oh, let me just click on one more thing. And then it just opens up 5 more options. I'm like, oh.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Oh, maybe. Maybe a tad.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
Yeah. I've got a new shirt on that gives me a logic boost.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
This lawyer girl.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure she really has that much control over them. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is Cronell this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
That did not answer the question.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
Everett, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
All right, we got a new skill point. That means we've got 2 points. Yeah. Got 2 points. I'm curious about that palette. It said I needed to put points into... What was it now? Was it perception? I don't know. Let's just wait and see. Now, rhetoric sometimes I feel like could be higher. I don't know. So what's going on now? Oh, we completed something. Okay. All right, we leveled up.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Oh, yeah. I mean, can we do anything with authority? I thought that was maxed. I can't put any more points into authority, but I'm getting a negative from something. Before we talk to him, let's take whatever that is off. What is that? We'll have to figure that out.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Oh my god, this guy. Good talk. Let's conclude for now.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think of this?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
True.
But he thinks it's your call.
Oh, Kim, come on.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martin A's, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Everything's under control. Glass stuck to my coaster.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martin A's. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Okay. Sure.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where's this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Oh my god, why can't this guy just tell me stuff?
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Are you 100% sure no one's going to end up homeless?
Am I? Harry, these people, Martin A's is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them.
I keep looking at this face. I don't really want to see it anymore.
We're gonna build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martin A's, not just the harbour.
Pretty sure every other word out of this guy's mouth is a lie. I wouldn't doubt it. All right. I'll accept the task. Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
Oh, why thank you, Evrod.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then, I'll know you're a solid socialist.
What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Gevalsend crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
I'm not sure why this is still orange. We'll look into it.
Most certainly, Harry.
Okay,
Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
we did everything. All right.
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
That's it. So we got a letter. Let's interact with
take
it.
the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
All right, so we've got a roll here. It's a white check, 92%. My logic is decent, so I'm optimistic about this. It's to try to find a loophole in the deal. We've got a +1 that it's close to the houses. A +1 that it's an ominous shape, but -1 cool cubic pyrite. Okay, we're just going to roll it.
There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Okay. What are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim, point to the photocopy. These people are going to have to move anyway. Move away. Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it. Everard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Everard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village.
Mm-hmm.
You can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
All right, let's put them away. And so we have to get 2 signatures. Find someone to sign the document instead. The intended signees forge the signatures, but somewhere private where you feel safe enough to sleep. Okay. All right, I guess we're done with him again. Uh-oh. We're stuck. There we go. Kim was stuck. He was... That's a tricky room to get out of. We could have Probably made that a little bit easier. Let's talk to this guy again. Was it Leo? Does he have anything new?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
All right. Any more questions?
No trouble at all, mister.
No, it doesn't look like it.
It's like...
Okay, never mind. It's fine. That guy's fine, but didn't see anything new happening. We can go back to that container. Where are we going now? Oh, across here. Okay. Well, here's the container. Let's check it out again.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
This is locked. I have to put skill into rhetoric to open this white check. Well, it is part of intellect, which is the area that we're somewhat concentrating on. I have 2 points. The most excitement you've seen since the action part 2 or 3 streams ago? I think it was 2. You're talking about the 360 roundhouse kick. It was like 2 streams. Do I have anything that gives me a bonus in rhetoric? I gotta get out of this dialogue, though. No. Oh, I didn't realize having the bag in my hand would take away rhetoric. All right, so I don't have anything else that can boost it. I don't think tools have any kind of bonus. I can get an intellect boost, but a negative health. Why would I smoke those? What is this now? The ledger of failure and hatred? I remember what that is. That gives me bonuses? I get Inland Empire and Authority. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I've got 2 points. I don't know what to do with them yet. Maybe we'll get a red check that's even, and maybe I'll use the points to try that out. We're just going to leave that container there. What am I supposed to be doing now? I can't get to... the other side. We have to wait until the next day. And we're only at 1600. Oh yeah, how's this doing? Oh, we're at 87% of the apricot chewing gum scented one. You know, we've had apricots in the house. They're probably like a couple weeks old at this point. I think there's one left. They were not flavorful at all. Like it's taking them forever to get ripe. And the last one I had some apricot flavor, but apricots are amazing, but these are just, I don't know. I think they sold them too soon. How do I get, hold on. How do I get up top? How do I get up there? It must be from over here. We've got to get... I think we need to move that. Doesn't that get us in there, and then we can get up here, and then we can get up here, then we can get up there, and there's a bunch of stuff here. How else can we get there? This is bothering me. I feel like it has something to do with this. I could be wrong. But that... What do we need to put in? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to that. Oh, we have to go back to Titus. That's right. I was trying to think of what in the world I was supposed to be doing right now. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. All right. Getting back there. Slow like. Wish we could use that door. Keep singing. Those are the only words I know. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. Actually, I sing that to Mingus because she makes this noise and it sounds like she's saying work. It's like, it's just weird, like, noise that comes from, like, her throat. And it almost sounds like a little piggy, like, oinking. And I always say, like, work, 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 work. That's what it sounds like. Like she's going work, 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 work. So I just pretend she's singing that song. That's all. Yeah, there's nothing I can do for authority. I guess let's just talk to him. Wait. Let's save. Quickly.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Mm-hmm. 3%. Godly. I want to talk about the hanging again. Oh man, I'm not a fan of weird cat noises. I thought I heard someone asking for help in the middle of the night. He woke up and thought it was help. Oh, I forget who it was. I think it's Charlie. He says hello. He's like, meow, meow, meow. I'm like, hello. He does it back to me. I mean, he is, we call him Charlie Meow Meow because whenever, when he was little, he used to make this meow meow sound. He still does it once in a while, but I gotta say, when we got Mingus, he got quieter. He didn't talk as much. He used to be very vocal. He still is, but he's more reserved. And we've had them for a long time. They've been together way longer than he was a single cat. Or an only cat, I should say. But yeah. He's pretty vocal. I mean, she is too. But not to the extent that he is. She has to be involved in everything. If we start doing something, she just shows up. Like Granddaddy and Mini Death play Uno like almost every night. She'll hear the cards come out of the bag and she comes over and sits down like, deal me in. I'm ready. Let's play. I want to talk about the hanging again.
Again. Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
No more questions.
About fucking time.
No wonder she beats you. My daughter is actually, she's pretty good at games in general. Like she's good at Uno, she's good at Sorry. She has this puzzle game that she's had since she was pretty young, and it's I don't know what you call it. It's a grid, and it's a Little Red Riding Hood. There's a house, 2 trees, and then you have Little Red Riding Hood. And there's like 20 some layouts. You put the house and the trees and Little Red Riding Hood in a particular grid position. And then you've got path pieces that are 2 grid pieces long. And every scenario, you need to figure out how to build the path to get her to the house. And when she was younger, she would try like the first or second one and get frustrated and just like, she didn't want to play it ever again. She would just, no interest. And now she went through almost the entire booklet in like one night. And now she loves it. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature guys. Everett sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
You made a board game? What kind of game is it? That's cool. I don't think I ever made a board game. I knew somebody that actually made a board game and had it published. Is that what you call it? I don't know. It was called Powwow. It was a family. It was a Native American family that I knew, and yeah, the game was called Powwow. I don't know what happened to it. They actually signed the box for me. I'm not sure what happened to the game though, and I honestly don't know if I ever played it. But yeah, if you ever come across a board game called Powwow, I know the people that made it. Use Star Wars figures. It's like Risk and miniatures line of sight. Oh, that's a lot more complicated than I thought. I thought it was just like Candyland with Star Wars figures. You have a friend who made a card game?
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Some. Oh, we're up to 8% now. We're up to 8%. What else can we do? I mean, it's a white check, but what's the point? I guess it's 8%. It's a white check, so I'm just going to go for it.
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
Let's see, the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping. Kim, I need your gun.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong.
Oh, you know what? I did kind of make up a game. It was like I used this app that I have on my phone that it's like a random number generator. And my daughter has all these plastic animal figurines, and I was like, okay, pick 5 fighters, and I'll pick 5 fighters, and I drew up a scoreboard on a note. Oh, you know what? I think I used my whiteboard, and we took turns rolling dice. There's like a simulated dice roll, and our creatures would fight each other. So it was completely RNG, but she loved it. We played it a couple times. That's the closest I've ever come to like making a game, which really, it wasn't much. But she had fun with it. She just likes fighting in general. I don't know why. I think that's why she likes the Turtles. Like all the older cartoons, they're rather violent and they're right up her alley. Let's fight. Like, I don't know if I really want to fight right now. I just put my hands up and let her spar with me, stuff like that.
All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, Fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
Made a active game. You worked at a middle school. Call it Zombie Rush. Active game. Like everybody was like part of the, like you were the game, like the people were the game.
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
It's like tag, okay, but it's like super slow. Kids are part of the game. I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people Kip left and right, inciting race violence in my town.
Huh?
Kylie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the Kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
What? I don't know what just happened. I'm not racist. All I care about is Revachol and its people.
Shit, boss. He actually is racist.
What?
Of course he's racist. Look at how fat he is.
What is going on?
Unless you had questions, we should get some air.
You got shredded to pieces there. Should have gone with the gun. What were you thinking?
I don't know. Don't know. I don't know what the point of that was. I don't know who I dislike talking to more, that guy or Everard. I think Everard is more enjoyable to talk to than Kim. Why are you in the counter? Get out of the counter, Kim. Haven't talked to Gart in a while.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
So the phone line is dead?
Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it.
That's pretty strange. He said losers as I was talking. I didn't realize there was more.
It's not strange, it's inconvenient.
Is it true that there was foul play?
Who told you that?
Lena?
Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of assholes around here who aren't murderers. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know, so I can forward them the repair bill.
Sure. There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
I don't remember if I know we went through this before, but I don't know how I'm supposed to open that. Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
Hey, Meow. Yeah. Nice to see you again. I did make some progress. I'm not sure if it was a lot, but I made some. I've only been streaming for like 2.5 hours. Last night was just... I streamed way too long. I never do 5 or 6 hours of this game. All right, Rav, let me read your game rundown here. There are 2 zones, home base and where the food is. It's like a football field situation. If you run, the zombie can run even if just one person runs. If each piece of food, backpacks or balls, save for life. If someone leaves the zone, it's no longer safe. If the zombie tags you, then you become a zombie. If you don't have enough food for everyone, then the person without food becomes a zombie. Okay. Nice job. Yeah, I'm not a fan of having to deal with Everard and Titus. Every time I talk to them, I lose health and morale. I feel like I shouldn't be talking to them now, but I'm just having trouble finding what I'm supposed to be doing next.
Wondering about it is, of course, exactly what he's been doing for 10 years.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Let him get to pretend he's indifferent.
He looks at the dust on his finger and wipes it off.
Yes?
Well, that didn't really help. You can play with the flags from flag football. It's also fun if you don't want to be too active and just walk around while your kid runs. Yeah. I completely understand that. Oh, man. I don't, let's look at the journal. I don't know what to do. I'm getting overwhelmed because my list, I have to scroll. I don't like when I have to scroll on my task list. I like to knock things out. We could smoke a cigarette and then heal and then just go buy more heals just to get it over with. Why that's a task, I don't know. What else can I do? I can't cross the canal yet. I did look into this. Why didn't it register? I talked to the cook. He said he put vodka in it. How did that not count? Oh my god, I never saw him run before. How do I run? Soft Pro electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Do you have to do the task in order of the days I'm in? No. This is just showing me like when the task was started. And the ones that have a little clock mean I have to do them at a certain time. Like I'm waiting. I have to call back. So I have money. It says it'll be locked after 2100. So I have the money. I can't do anything about this until tomorrow. I think I need to wait on this because it said call back in a day and I already did. So I have to wait another day to call back again on that. So there's nothing I can do with that. The smoker is locked out until 2100 and we're not close to that at all. So, canal related. Probably canal related. This is not working out for me. Canal related. I have the smokes. Like I said, I can just smoke them and then go get more heals. I might just do that so I can get something off of my list. I can't talk to her until I find my badge. I need to find a song on a tape. I don't even know what to think about that. And I can't talk to her. So, yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to do right now. But I talked to the cook about the borscht, so I don't know what's going on with that. I guess we'll talk to him again while we're here. Maybe double-clicking makes me run.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
What's in the borscht you're making?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of
Yeah,
his.
we already went
and
through
then
this.
seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question.
Yeah.
He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
No?
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
I guess I'll just say no.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look.
Okay.
Then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
There we go. See, I said I took the neutral way out before and nothing happened. So that's over with. Okay. Okay. I'll focus on the important ones first, unless you get stuck doing them. Yeah, I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm running out of things I can actually do. There is one thing that's bothering me, and it's that pallet. I feel like if I can move that pallet, I could get access to that building and possibly the roof, and there's like a crate and some money and stuff up there, but it's locked right now. Right, so we're good on that. Thank you, autosave. So let me go back to that pallet. Where was that now? Do I have to go? I think that's just back here. I don't think I have to go all the way to the other yard. That was where the basement door is that we entered. That basement apartment. Let me see what this pallet needs. It's kind of hard to know which ones are important. Well, I can't really do anything else. Like, I just ran down here. Like, I can't find my badge. I don't know who put the clothes in the trash. Like, I've talked to everybody as far as I know. I've been everywhere I can go. I can't get across the canal, you know? I'm kind of stuck here. I keep talking to people and it's just, they don't say anything new. Because the lock, I have to wait until Wednesday to open the lock or whatever. It's like jammed. Where is that? Here, close the water lock on Wednesday. To get to the coast, you need to use the panel to close the water lock. It's been blocked pending repairs, which should be done Wednesday morning. This will open up a new area. So, explore the Whirling's secret passages. There's strange doors in the Whirling. The only strange door is that one in the kitchen that I can't figure out, so this is kind of bothering me over here. There's a pallet, and I swear it's blocking a doorway or something that will give me access to this whole section.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Oh, I need to put skills into perception. It says, and like there's stuff here I can't get to. And there's that. There's this crate. There's also, I don't know how to get here. There's a person up there. I don't know how to get to this person. Although that might be the woman I talked to in the hallway. Maybe that's her on the roof. But yeah, perception. I have points. I just don't know if that's worth dumping into that or not. So I've got 2 points. I really want to figure that. You think it is? Okay. I just don't know how many points. I'll start with 1. It's what I was going to do. One of the things I was going to do. Map. Oh, the barbell pile. Oh, that's where we are now. Oh, there's a perception lock on the hanged man too. Sleeping dock worker challenge. I don't even remember that. Cafeteria window. That's also perception. Okay. Well, I've got one more point. Yeah, I have the body down from the tree. I shot it down with Kim's gun. You can smoke and do drugs. Put items that temporarily boost perception. Yeah, they take health and stuff, though. Let me... Like, I have cigarettes that boost intellect. This boosts physique. I think I could get drugs from... I didn't try. I didn't ask him. But I think I could get drugs from the pawn shop guy. Beyond that, I don't know what else I can do.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
So that's at 72% now. Drama said take another look. I do have another point I could put into this. You can buy some drugs from Fritta. Maybe. I don't know. It seems like a lot of stuff needs perception, though. I'm just going to throw the other point in there. I mean, I've been sitting on these points for a long time. I have glasses. I don't know if they boost perception, though. Let me look. Visual calculus. The glasses I have on boost logic. Let me see if I have anything else. Nothing else. Nothing I have boosts perception. I guess it ended up using it. Okay. Hope for the best. Yeah. I've been sitting on the points for a while now. This is something that I've really been wanting to
inconspicuous pile
take care of
the roofing material, Eternite.
It's a white check, 83%. Let's hope. Yeah. Let's hope for the best. All right, here we go.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
I knew there was a secret door there. Pull the panels aside.
There it is.
You should be seeing a psychiatrist. Why on earth did you come here? Because the light was on.
Hey, the light was on. The light was actually on. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's definitely a GG, Rav. Yeah, we can GG that. Like, you have to ask me. Let's see. There it is. You see a shabby little door. And don't forget, you don't know this game? Don't forget, we can GG it like this too, with a redeem. There we go. That's a fancy GG. All right. Let's keep going. We got 5 points. You know, it's toward the next point.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Oh, Kim's like, let's go. Finally, he's enthusiastic about something. Okay, this is going to be fun. What do we got? Let's start with this over here. Money, 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 money. Not very much, but it's something. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Uh-oh. Jacob, what's going on? Good to see ya. How are you doing?
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Yeah, not surprised.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective.
You're a little late.
However,
that's okay. You're never late. You arrive when you intend to. Your favorite game? Yeah, I only play one game at a time, typically. So, yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get to Elden Ring and a bunch of other fun, action-y type things. Don't worry. I do play... This is not a typical game for me. It's really not. But I appreciate that you're still showing up, you know. You don't have to. It's completely up to you. So it's nice to see you back here. But yeah, can't complain. Today was good. I got a little project done for my lights. And they're no longer just sitting on top of a piece of furniture. I kind of built a little mount for them with a tripod and some aluminum bar, some flat stock. I did post a picture in Discord, but that's it. All right, let's see.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Jacob. Every time I ask you, it's like, I think, except for the last time, you got, oh yeah, you've got a racing wheel. How's the racing wheel? Is that a giant pig's head? Could be. We're getting there. poster says, get out of the way or get effed up. Oh, I want that poster. Can I buy that? I want to buy that poster. What do we have over here? An empty tube of magnesolum, magnesium supplement. Oh, an empty one? Boo. Let's check out the pig head now. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. The wheel's good. It's pretty fun. Awesome. Yeah, I was looking into getting a wheel, like I said the other night, with the truck driving game, but they are so expensive, and I couldn't stream it because I have a triple monitor set up, and when I play the trucking game, I set it up so that it uses all 3 monitors. So I've basically I'm looking out of the windshield, and then I can kind of look out the sides on my flanked monitors, and I wouldn't be able to see OBS or anything else. So, and I don't really want to play it on 1 monitor. After playing it on 3, the American truck, what is it called? Hold on. I'm in my Steam right now. American Truck Simulator. American Truck Simulator. It's fun. And I got that over the European one because I'm American and I know everything about America. I got some free DLC with it, but it's pretty fun. I would recommend it. It's pretty chill. Yeah, it's good. I like it. And I think they're on sale for like $4.99 right now. I bought it on sale when it was that cheap. It's totally worth it. I haven't played it in a bit. I've been I hate to admit it, but I've been playing The Long Drive, and it is the jankiest game I've ever played in my life. But man, I was playing it for hours the other night, and I was just having fun. It kind of reminded me of when I was a kid playing on old PC games, like when 3D games were kind of new. They were so janky. And it reminds me of that. There's this one, I guess you could call it a flight simulator. It was called Corncob 3D. You were flying like this old biplane. We're talking like very low poly count games. That was very new when like 3D games were new on PC. And it was awful looking, but I had so much fun with it, and The Long Drive kind of gives me that feeling again with a little bit better control. Yeah, we did it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we're up here. Careful now. Careful. Oh, we can go over there too. This is a way to go. Oh, awesome. Oh, green. Thanks for the green. Oh, and now, Jacob, I was working on the lights today. When you change the color, they will stay that color until someone changes it. It's not going to only stay green for like a minute. I figured out how to get the colors to stay on. And I added some new redeems for channel points. I added Rage. That'll make it flash red. Raid. If we get raided, we get like police lights flashing. You could also do that on your own. And then the GG will flash the RGB. So I took some things off of the free channel points. I mean, off of the chat commands and moved them over to channel points. But, hey, thanks for the GG. What do we got here? Oh, we got some healing. Sweet. For free. Let's get this money. Yeah, I try to keep it like somewhat affordable. I know you're rather new, so you probably don't have a ton of points, but I just refunded a bunch of points because I had a contest where people could, it was a community challenge. You could vote for either Elden Ring or Darkest Dungeon, and the way I did it, I just basically, by the end of the one game, I said whichever one had the most votes was going to be the winner. And since technically none of the the two games that were being run against each other, they didn't meet their goal technically. So for me to end the challenge, I had to refund everyone's points. Now you have 90,000 points. You don't like the background? It's so weird and different. It's just it's like a screen. It's like a wooden screen with like a paper kind of, you know, like a Japanese screen. It's better than seeing my random room parts. It's not a background, like I don't have a green screen or anything. The screen is actually behind me. Like I said, I posted a picture of Discord, what it looks like from the other side. You can kind of see what the room looks like from back there. I'm sure 90,000 is not even the highest amount. I can't imagine what Sarandon has in points. You did spend quite a few on those fables. How do I get over here now? There we go. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Can we go in there? Where does this go? Oh, there's a bucket. What's there? A postcard. Okay. We got a postcard. Oh, what? Got some more money. What else? Here's the postcard. Postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years in 39. The project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Well, that sounds unfortunate. Oh, I'm so glad we got that. I am a risk taker in this game. And so far, for the most part, it has paid off. Not all the time, but what else can we do? I mean, you were in Discord and then you were gone. I guess there's nothing else up here, but I'm happy with what we found. I think that's it. As far as I can tell. I don't know if that was worth 2 points. But I feel better knowing what's up there. Faux show. What else? What else can we do? What else? Oh, we can smoke. Oh, we've got a heal now, so we can smoke and get that checked off. But what are the benefits of smoking? Intellect? You get +1 intellect. Well, let's just do it. Do I have to put them in my hand? What thing did I post it in? The picture of my setup? It should just be in pics. Because it's a pic. So how do I use them?
There it is. A brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Let's pull one out of the pack.
You picked the best one.
Ooh.
This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
All right, this might be it. Once we do this, because I've already been on for 3 hours, and I said that was going to be my limit tonight. I do have to do dad stuff tomorrow, so I don't want to stay up too late, even though, you know, we're making some progress. Let's see. Light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Johnny Thundercop. Could that be our Elden Ring name? Johnny Thundercop? You were going to lurk? Yeah, I've been on for 3 hours, and like I said, I've got to get up tomorrow and be a dad, and I don't want to be super tired. I'm kind of hungry. Not going to lie. I want a snack. Oh, thanks for changing it to red. Yeah, I left the colors for free, you know? I figured anybody could do that. Anyone that comes in, that, you know, people that are new, don't have points, they could still at least play with the lights. Here we go.
The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
What are the repercussions if I do this?
Repercussions? There's a high risk of glory with a mild chance, cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that.
Paging Ravenous Lobo. Paging Ravenous Lobo. Everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows that.
It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true.
Oh, I don't know. Jacob wanted you. Hope you didn't lose your Fortnite match. Are you playing Fortnite? You're getting your bed ready. Doing a sleep stream. Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe it in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself, the man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls. I don't have time to play with myself.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Okay, we've got a... Who doesn't want a game with a cigarette button? Hilarious. Let's heal up. Look at that. Intellect up. Right. That's one way we could boost authority. You just gotta smoke. All right. Oh, we still have to. We still have to scroll. Oh man, I was hoping we didn't have to scroll anymore. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. I still don't know how to get into the secret passages or sing karaoke. Just get a larger monitor. I used to play on a 1440p monitor, but it was paired up with a 1080p monitor, and it was just so annoying at times when I was trying to play Dark Souls 2 and it was freaking out because it did not like the difference in resolution and refresh rate. So, all right, Jacob, I'm probably going to be heading out soon anyway, so appreciate the lurk, but yeah, I'm probably going to head out. Looking forward to spending hours in the character creation menu, yeah. But yeah, so I had a 1440p monitor. I'm not sure, maybe that would have given me a bit more space. So now I'm running triple 1080p monitors instead of the two randos. Oh, thanks for the pink. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else right now. Unfortunately, I was hoping to be able to see everything, but like I said, some of the stuff has to wait until tomorrow, and the other stuff, like talking to the guy on the smoker, the balcony. Might need to pass time until I fix the water lock. Yeah, I can do that with the bench, right? That's a way to like pass time. That's a good point. But a lot of my problems will be solved when I can cross. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be a thing. And I want to talk to her. I think she's in that apartment or the hostel room like next to me or a couple down, I think. But I think we're good for now. So let me save for real. Let's save it for real. And yeah, I think that's all I want to do right now. All right. Okay, so let's get out of here. And thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. It was kind of short, but I got to do dad things tomorrow, like I said. Thank you, Mr. Merv, for that raid earlier. And thank you for that follow as well. I do anonymous follows, so I know who you are, and I appreciate the follow. But I don't call people out unless, they acknowledge it, then that's fine. But thank you for the follow, and thanks to Merv. I'm liking this game. And thanks for being here, everybody. Lurkers, chatters, everyone else. I'm not sure who that would be, because either you're lurking or you're chatting. But I just appreciate you, no matter what form you're here. I can't say when I'll be back. That's why I say follow me. It's the best way. Either on Twitch, Discord, because I have a notification that goes out in Discord that I'm live, and Twitter. I don't tweet, so you don't have to worry about me like tweeting any random stuff out. It's just my alert goes out that I'm streaming. But there you go. Thanks, Raph. Yeah, there's a link to any of the socials. I also have a YouTube where I upload all of my playthroughs of everything, good or bad. Me complaining the whole time. It's all there. I haven't edited anything. It's just the raw footage. I'm not a YouTuber. But yeah, I'm going to head out, and who knows? Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe not. But I'm out of here. Have a great week. I hope Monday is great for everybody. Yeah, everybody loves Mondays. But yeah, I'm heading out, and have a good night.